Hi folks, we hope you'll enjoy the upcoming answers to this hot question. What's the most uncomfortable question you can ask someone? How come? Wasn't invited? For extra cringe, ask this in a loud voice as you crash an ongoing party that you were not invited to. Bonus points if you start hyperventilate crying. When I was like 11 I actually did this. I had no idea why I wasn't invited and I convinced my parents that I was. I got dropped off, and actually started crying midway through because I was just wondering why I wasn't invited. I was not a good 11-year-old. Weren't you pregnant? I ran into someone I hadn't seen since she was pregnant. Me, how's being a mom? Her, oh. I'm not. A non-pregnant woman, how far along she is. Ding ding. I have 2 Sarahs at my work. I heard one was pregnant. I congratulated the fatter woman, who was just fat. Oh no. Where's my hug? I asked my then boyfriend this question when I was 19. He immediately looked shocked, looked over to the side, said, "Oh, there it is." Went over and hugged the air, then came back and hugged me. This is going to be particularly hard to do with my imaginary girlfriend. Why does everyone hate you so much? I hate this one so much. I lived in a small town so everybody knew everybody. High school was rough. I didn't know how to stick up for myself and soon became the scapegoat for bullies and rumors. Once our senior year hit, people matured a little and started being nicer to me. I made a lot of friends suddenly and all of them would ask, "Why does everybody hate you? You're not like they say." It was awkward because most of those people were the ones contributing to the rumor/bullying. I'm not sure if it counts. But if someone asks you, "Hey, can you move over a seat so I can be next to my friend?" Especially if you thought the person asking you was your friend. Or, "Hey, Connie, move to go sit next to my friends, that crap sucks." If you come in the back office with me right now, just you and me, are you gonna be cool about it, or be a snitch? Asked by my old boss at a grocery store, he just was offering me shots of Fireball because it was almost closing time on New Year's Eve, but that phrasing sounded kinda fishy. Sounded super fishy. At a job interview, do I have to do a drug test? You do now. I actually asked this question once and I was told if we tested everybody we wouldn't have enough employees. Lamau. Circa 2005, but not my story personally, this is paraphrased heavily from years of interview WTF's conversations. Are we still friends? Or, who's your best friend? Especially when one of your friends asks it. Takes me back to when my best friend casually started talking about how much she wished she had a best friend. Doctor. In front of parents, are you sexually active? Now that's when you start bragging, haha. Your dad fist bumps you when your mom isn't looking. Just have a casual conversation about anything, corona, politics, grandparents, and ask immediately afterwards, "Anyway, how's your sex life?" The room has taught me a lot about life. Haha, what a story, Mark. Did you bathe properly today? This is a conversation I had to have with a coworker once. His smell was very distracting for everyone in the office. Guy's wife had died and he just sort of stopped taking care of himself afterward. A couple of us got him set up with a therapist. He left the company shortly after for a less stressful job, but I saw on FB a while later the guy is doing much better. I saw an old high school acquaintance at a club once. She had always been super skinny in HS, but this night she had a very pronounced belly. I assumed since she had always been skinny and only had grown in her belly that she was pregnant. She was not. Editing this after my BF insisted that I tell the whole story. I can't remember exactly how I asked her, but she replied in a half laugh that she wasn't pregnant. Me, thinking she was joking, replied, "Oh, just a big lunch then?" while patting her stomach. Then I laughed and walked away. My cousin later told me what I had done and informed me that she had a 1-year-old and hadn't lost her baby weight. I will never do that again. Are you uncomfortable? If they say no, then you should reply with, "Do you want me to make you uncomfortable?" while unbuckling your belt. Then when they panic and say no, you take off your belt and put a new one on. Is it in yet? I was starting in for on a patient. She said something like, "I was going to ask you if it was in yet, I didn't even feel it." I wanted to say something like, "Normally this is the worst thing for a man to hear so bad. But you know, professionalism. You'll feel a little prick. Why are you so quiet?" This makes my blood boil. I'm a fairly quiet person in social settings and have received this question a few times. It makes you and the people around you feel awkward. Like, let people be quiet if they want to be. Not everyone is a social butterfly. I get anxious easily, even around my own family since they get pretty loud. My ex's family was also loud and always asked me why I was quiet, especially his one aunt that went so far as to tell me I didn't belong in their family. Mind you, I only met them a handful of times so I didn't know them well. I responded with I guess I don't belong in mine either then. Cue her surprised Pikachu face and us walking out. I was kind of proud of that, haha. What would have been your answer or question? Leave it in the comments below. Slap that like and subscribe button for more, and check out the link in the video description for even more answers. Peace out, and catch you in the next video.